Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the President of the Republic of Seychelles. Please remain standing for the national anthem performed by Ms. Danielle Denny. Thank you, Danielle. Please be seated. President of the Republic of Seychelles, Dr. Patrick Hermini, Vice President of the Republic of Seychelles, Mr. Sébastien Pilet, Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Azarel Ernesta, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, His Lordship Ronnie Govinden, President of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Justice Anthony Fernando, former President of the Republic of Seychelles, Mr. Danny Faure, Principal Minister, Mr. Wallace Cosgrove, Minister for Culture and Tourism, Mrs. Amanda Bernstein, Ministers, Leader of Government Business in the National Assembly, members of the Diplomatic Corps, Attorney General, Commissioner of Police, members of the National Assembly, Mayor of Victoria, Principal Secretaries, distinguished guests, our live audience from around the world, my name is Darrell Anta, and on behalf of the Ministry of Tourism and Culture, it gives me great pleasure to welcome you all to this historic occasion as we celebrate the unveiling of the restored clock tower, one of Seychelles' most cherished national landmarks and enduring symbols of our heritage. This evening provides us with an opportunity to reflect on our history, celebrate on our national identity, and reaffirm our commitment to preserving the monuments and symbols that connect us to our past while inspiring future generations. To officially begin our program, let us reflect on the importance of this historic occasion through artistic expression. We will first enjoy a poem recital entitled Sonne, Lolos, Sonne by Mr. Ruben Lespoir, followed by the song Victoria by the late great Joe Sammy, performed this evening by Mr. Paulo Payet.
Bonsoir. Depuis un peu de temps, Victoria Tiget Touni. Depuis un peu de temps, comme si capitale du monde créole, c'était une espèce de. Même sa gros trafic 4 heures, tu manques. Pareil, une phrase qui manque point, pareil, un fiancé qui ne perdit son bague précieux. C'est un vide, un vrai silence tonnerre. Lequel qui t'y dit, qui sa structure miniature, salon colonial, étaient dans les caisses à la ville souverain, si pour venir un icône symbolique, si pour venir un point de marque emblématique. Lesquels qui pour dire, qui ça réveille quatre figures, si pour merveille et éveil pour sa pipe. Là, quand on était, là, quand on scellait, on témoigne tout. Depuis couleur jusqu'à pas fin. On compte pousse les bras, tata la fumée, camion jusqu'à hybrid. On voit Antoine Abel, les rois Sega, Tondio, Kwame, Ketty, Paddy. On voit les autres vivre, sanité, les autres passion. On entend boum boum dans un roman, on entend balle dans pimpin, on entend ça classique. Oh, Victoria. On salue gouverneur, papa là-bas, président la Colette, semblait maman ghetto. On fait salam ou d'allon bicentenaire, je descends Selwyn Clark. On bousse dans les reins, les temps barrel, tu peux découvrir morceau. On voyage devant une carte postale, partout dans tout le monde qui est capable d'imaginer. On sonne la close par le road, gâteau piment 500 000 et limonade boire la même. On annonce, veban l'amour plus sincère. Mais, ou loyauté, ou l'ombri, ne rester, ou rester. Battement, les caisses à la ville, battement, les caisses à la nation. Getzot peut servir et aille pour définir et anticiper pour couler. Getzot peut dire les bras pour venir gros, pareil pour Popeye. Getzot, c'est enveloppe blanc avec noir, comme si de papier nation. La zot ils mettent un robe comme sous pandé à Gonza. Mais nous ne sentons des loups, nous ne pillons de nous exhaustons tout malaise qui te fait ratatouille dans la serre. La guettou, ou musclé, ou immaculé, ou majestueux. L'histoire raconte ou parcours dans 9 valises, en 9 morceaux. Mais là, l'histoire peut témoigner un autre chapitre dans le Testament. 7 fois, pour sonner aujourd'hui, 7 fois où la musique pour raison de nous les cœurs, 7 fois où symphonie pour raison de nous noms, mais on peut faire un s'élever, qui pour encore 50 ans, on peut venir, ça symbole l'épanouissement un peu progressif, qui pour 50 ans, au-là et au-delà, on peut sonner la fierté cécélois, on peut sonner la fierté peuple créole. Sonnez l'horloge, sonnez.
Bonsoir tout le monde. Ça se qui m'a bien sorti, moi quoi. Tout le monde connaît, so moi hope qu'ils autres singent along avec moi. Vous êtes OK, non? OK. C'est la cloche infidèle, il fait mon appel, mon rendez-vous écoute. Bon artisan, il place la table pour gagner du pain la journée. Bon visiteur, petit portrait sans ses mises dans coin ses mains. Et un uniforme rassemblé depuis la plaine jusqu'à Comblaz. On allait. Et mon âme appelle espère. Et fleurs flamboyants, il recouvert la trace palier. Le Victoria, les verts beau matin.
Le Victoria, les verts beau matin.
Sa soleil fidèle, il fait mon appel, rendez-vous écoute. Pirate times in play, mon bon ami, avec mes tout steam. Le radio cessait, annonçait, puis réservé, perdu. On prend un 6 pour faire conversation, guette les allants et les passants. Ah, et mon là, ma espère. On compte tous ensemble, presque qui paquet. Le jukebox, le Victoria, midi fictionné.
Le Victoria, midi fictionné.
La cloche sonnait, bonne maman, péquite les coules. La bohème, la guettata, pour être un coup de jour. Et trafic est bloqué, mais mon col mouillage, mon miraille. J'espère gros du vent pour casser mon car, juste pour faire mon drivé. Ah, et mon là, ma espère. Bazar et santé, l'horloge y sonnait, les temps y roulaient. Le Victoria, 3 heures après-midi.
Le Victoria,
Oh Victoria,
3 heures après-midi.
ta-da-da-da. Et sa chanson, il fait nos appels, mais chez Joe Samy. Et la zone qui ne passait, le Victoria, et quand il a l'inspiration, pour composer sa chanson. Et là, il demande nous, pour sentir sa chanson qui pousse sous la slie. Il refrain son léger, imaginé. Les temps est passé. Ah, mon là, ma espère. Zis les temps pour boire un dernier, tu l'as bien fait. Le Victoria, tu manques l'été. Ah, mon là. Fleurs flamboyants, oui, recouvert la trace palier. Le Victoria,
Le Victoria,
qu'il a
qu'il a été.
Oh, Victoria,
Oh, Victoria,
dis-moi qu'il a été.
qu'il a été.
Oh, Victoria, mais jamais mon perdu l'espoir.
Thank you, Mr. Payet and Mr. Lespoir, for these inspiring presentations. Another round of applause for our talented artists. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now my honor to invite the Minister for Tourism and Culture, Mrs. Amanda Bernstein, to deliver her remarks. Madam Minister.
President of the Republic of Seychelles, Dr. Patrick Yamini, Vice President of the Republic, Mr. Sébastien Pillet, Speaker of the National Assembly, Honorable Azarel Ernesta, Chief Justice of the Supreme Court, His Lordship Ronnie Govindan, President of the Court of Appeal, Honorable Justice Anthony Fernando, former President of the Republic of Seychelles, Mr. Danny Faure, colleague ministers, leader of government business in the National Assembly, members of the Diplomatic Corps, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Bonsoir. C'est avec beaucoup la fierté que je souhaite tous la bienvenue pour le dévoilement projet Restauration l'Horloge, un monument national qui trouvait dans les quais de nos jolie capitale Victoria. L'Horloge est un monument qui est bien apprécié par nos peuples et aussi par beaucoup de visiteurs. Et beaucoup parmi nous peuvent espérer avec impatience pour voir le retour dans son place. Dévoilement s'apposé, il y en a une signification spéciale aujourd'hui, et spécialement à cause de celle peut célébrer son 50 ans l'indépendance, un moment inoubliable de l'histoire de nos pays. Ça l'événement, il fait nous rappeler côté nous sortis et qu'existence nous arrivée dans le développement de nos pays, mais aussi l'importance préserve ben atout culturel qui connecte nous avec nous l'héritage partagé. Restauration l'Horloge est beaucoup plus qu'existe imposé. Il réaffirme l'engagement de nos gouvernements pour continuer à préserver nous l'héritage, nous l'identité et nous l'avenir. Pendant sa 123 ans, l'Horloge débute avec la fierté de l'équerre Victoria. Il y a parmi les monuments qui plus grand photographié et reconnu de Seychelles. Il apparaît dans une carte postale, campagne touristique, tableaux artistiques et les médias et réseaux sociaux à travers le monde. Pour Seychellois, par contre, il veut dire beaucoup plus que ça. Il y a l'endroit rencontre, un point de référence et une présence familière dans nos vies tous les jours. Pendant plusieurs décennies, plusieurs générations inarrangées pour joindre côte l'Horloge. Et beaucoup de mémoire, l'amitié et célébration ont créé autour de ce monument remarquable. Ça qui fait l'Horloge, pas simplement forme partie du paysage Victoria, il forme partie de l'identité seychelloise. Ladies and gentlemen, let us cast our minds back to 1903. When this magnificent monument first took its place in the heart of our capital. Erected in memory of Queen Victoria, the clock tower was unveiled by Governor Sir Ernest Sweet Escott on a day historical records describe as one of great celebration for Seychelles, and dedicated as a lasting tribute to the late Queen. Originally painted dark green, it was repainted in its distinctive silver finish in 1935 to commemorate the silver jubilee of King George V. The appearance that has become etched in the memories of generations of Seychellois and visitors alike. The clock tower also holds a special place in the development of our nation. It served as the site of the country's very first survey benchmark station, known as V1, from which many of the earliest measurements and mapping of our islands were referenced. It has likewise inspired artists, photographers, musicians, and writers across generations. Many of us fondly remember, as we heard this evening, the late Josami and the affection with which he celebrated Victoria and its famous clock. When a monument inspires creativity in this way, it becomes more than a structure. It becomes part of the soul of a nation. Ladies and gentlemen, heritage conservation is about more than preserving buildings. It's about safeguarding memory, protecting identity, and ensuring that future generations inherit not only monuments, but its stories and values that give it meaning. The restoration we celebrate today reflects that philosophy. Every effort has been made to preserve the authenticity and historic character of the clock tower while ensuring it remains strong for generations to come. One particularly fascinating chapter of its history concerns the chimes, which fell silent at some point during the colonial period and were not heard again until September 1999, when some restoration works were undertaken for the new millennium and returned the bell's voice to the people of Seychelles. Fittingly, today's extensive is guided and supported by Gillett and Johnston of England, the very company that manufactured and installed the original clock in 1903. Their return 123 years later is both extraordinary and symbolic, and we are deeply grateful to those who first gave life to this monument, have once again helped to safeguard its legacy. No heritage project succeeds through the efforts of one person alone. I wish to express my sincere appreciation to Mr. Eddie Westergreen for his unwavering commitment and passion for the clock tower, to Mr. Christopher Prera for the skill, professionalism, and attention to detail reflected throughout the restoration works, and to Lux Mumbai for undertaking the essential structural works that have helped secure the future of this landmark. I also wish to recognize Mr. Guy Emily, the current caretaker of the clock tower, together with Mr. William Lespoir and the many custodians who have cared for the clock tower over the decades. My thanks also extends equally to the Seychelles Infrastructure Agency and the Department of Culture, Arts, National Heritage, the Mayor of Victoria, as well as the many contractors, artisans, technicians, businesses, and individuals whose skill, generosity, and dedication brought this project to fruition. Above all, I wish to thank the people of Seychelles for their patience and support throughout the restoration. This project has captured the imagination and attention of the entire nation, and your encouragement has reminded us all of just how deeply this monument is loved. Ladies and gentlemen, the restoration of the clock tower is not the end of a journey, but the beginning of a renewed commitment to heritage conservation in Seychelles. Protecting our heritage is not simply an investment in the past, it is an investment in our future. For visitors are drawn not only to the beauty of our islands, but also to the authenticity of our culture and the richness of our history. May this restored landmark continue to stand proudly at the heart of Victoria for another century and beyond, and may its chime mark the passage of time for generations to come. Thank you.
Thank you, Minister. Ladies and gentlemen, there were many people, partners, departments, and agencies who have played a role in this historic project, and we wish to extend our sincere thanks to. A special acknowledgement goes to Gillett and Johnston from England, who's the company that gave life to the Victoria Clock Tower in 1903. Among the other partners were a few standout champions of the clock tower, who we wish to extend a special recognition with the presentation of a token of appreciation. This evening, we recognize these dedicated individuals and partners whose commitment, expertise, and unwavering support have significantly contributed to the successful restoration and preservation of the clock tower, one of Seychelles' most iconic national landmarks. Those we honor tonight played an invaluable role in safeguarding this important piece of Seychelles' cultural legacy, and it is fitting that we acknowledge their contribution on this occasion. May I now respectfully invite the President of the Republic to present the tokens of appreciation. And may I invite the recipients to come forward as their names are called. Our first token of appreciation is presented to an individual whose dedication, passion, and unwavering commitment have been at the very heart of the restoration of the Victoria Clock Tower, Mr. Eddie Westergreen. For Mr. Westergreen, this project has been a labor of love and a personal mission to safeguard one of Seychelles' most cherished national landmarks. Throughout the restoration journey, he has worked tirelessly, often going above and beyond the call of duty, giving generously of his time, expertise, and energy to ensure the successful completion of this important national project. Our second token of appreciation is presented to a young Seychellois professional whose expertise and craftsmanship exemplify the talent found within our nation, Mr. Christopher Prera. The token is in recognition of his exceptional sandblasting and painting restoration work. Mr. Prera's meticulous attention to detail, technical skill, commitment, and dedication to preserving our heritage have made a significant contribution to the restoration of the Victoria Clock Tower, ensuring that this treasured landmark was tended to with care by proud Seychellois hands. Our third token of appreciation recognizes the invaluable support towards the restoration of the Victoria Clock Tower by Lax Mumbai and Company, and I would like to invite the Managing Director, Mr. Ravji Ragwani, for the presentation. Lax Mumbai and Company played a pivotal role in ensuring the successful restoration of this national landmark. Their professionalism, attention to detail, patience, and willingness to assist whenever required were instrumental in bringing this important heritage project to fruition. Our fourth token of appreciation is in recognition of the generous provision of materials for the sandblasting works carried out during the restoration of the clock tower by SEPEC. Through this meaningful partnership, SEPEC has shown commendable commitment to preserving Seychelles' rich cultural and historical heritage. Unfortunately, Captain Mordaunt, the CEO, is not with us, so we will move to our fifth and final token of appreciation, which is in recognition for the valuable contribution of the provision of materials for the restoration and enhancement of the clock tower by UCPS, and the token is presented to the Managing Director of UCPS, Mr. Gregory Albert. His support and commitment have played an important role in preserving this national monument for future generations. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating all our recipients who shall now take a souvenir photograph. Thank you to our partners. Mr. President, may I kindly ask that you remain with us, and thank you to all our partners. I now have the pleasure of inviting Ms. Benjamin Rose, Executive Director of the Seychelles Heritage Agency, the institution entrusted with the preservation, management, and safeguarding of Seychelles monuments and heritage sites, to present a token of appreciation to the President of the Republic, whose support, vision, and encouragement have been instrumental to the success of this project. And I would also like to ask Minister Bernstein to join us. Thank you, Ms. Rose. Mr. President, Minister, may I kindly ask you to remain with us for the highlight of this evening's ceremony. I also wish to invite the Mayor of Victoria, Ms. Josie Misro-Payet, who's played a valuable role in supporting this initiative, and Raphael May, a student of the Plaisance Secondary School Heritage Club, to join us. Now, as part of today's unveiling, we will also be recognizing the installation of a survey benchmark station, a significant reference point that form parts of Seychelles' surveying and mapping heritage. Please note that at exactly 7, the clock will chime. The clock tower will chime 7 times, for which we shall be doing the unveiling. As we approach this historic moment, I invite everyone to join us in anticipation as we prepare to witness the unveiling of this renewed symbol of our nation's heritage. Thank you to the National Choir for that beautiful performance. Ladies and gentlemen, to conclude this auspicious and historic event tonight, we invite you to enjoy a special dance presentation featuring a medley of patriotic and traditional Seychellois songs with a mixture of dancers of different ages from our local communities. Thank you to our talented performers for that outstanding presentation. As we conclude this evening's ceremony, we celebrate not only the restoration of a national monument, but also the preservation of a symbol that has stood at the heart of our nation for generations. On behalf of the organizers, I would like to extend our sincere appreciation to the President of the Republic, our distinguished guests, the Mayor of Victoria, the performers, our technical and production teams behind this event, our valued partners, and all those who contributed their time, effort, and dedication to making this memorable occasion a success. We also extend our heartfelt thanks to everyone joining us and watching live. I now invite all the distinguished guests to the museum for refreshments. I wish you all a pleasant evening. Thank you.